Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with another love reading, and this love reading is what are their true intentions in love. Alright, so this is about you and your person. Alright, so if you guys are not coupled, or there's nobody that you have been dealing with, or there is no connection, anything like that, then maybe this reading is not for you. But let's get into the reading, and I hope you guys are all well. And from the Raven's Wand Oracle cards is Taking to Heart, Founding Day, and Black Wand's Redemption. Okay, so let's have a look at Taking to Heart. Yeah, let's see here. I haven't used these cards in a while. And let's see. Okay, so Taking to Heart just talks about basically not taking things personal. This is interesting, right? The little girl here is, she's chasing the little ducklings here, and she's, in her joy, right? Her little childhood joy here. But this is about not taking things personal. Interesting here, because Founding Day is talking about being mindful of the things that we do. So this is kind of a little bit, like they are connected, but they are kind of opposite, right? Now, Founding Day, when we are mindful, we can foresee the consequence of our actions and make better informed choices. Okay, so for me, these cards are kind of telling us how to, in some way, how to raise our vibration, right? And have a higher consciousness here by not taking things personal. We can't take things personal, right? When people are mean to us, they might be mean at work, it could be mean family members, or even when people do us harm, or they're usually going through their own problems. It doesn't give them a right to do that. But if you take the time to kind of analyze even bullies at school, right? We know that bullies are wounded themselves, right? So we don't take things personal, because then we just harm ourselves again, right? There's like a double doozy there. Founding Day, be mindful of the things we do, right? And also be mindful so we can make better choices moving forward. And Black Wand's Redemption. This is a little bit of a funny card. There's a witch here who is kind of a pretty witch. Her hair is like down to her, past her backbone, or past her lower back. But right here, Black Wand's Redemption is about forgiveness. It is. It's about kind of forgiving yourself. Yes, it is. And kind of moving on with your life and learning how to make better choices, etc. Let's get into the reading, guys, because that's kind of interesting there, right? Let's see. Capricorn, right now you are in the Knight of Pentacles energy. Virgo is crossing you, or the Hermit. Your person is the High Priestess. Okay. Let's see what we have for my beautiful Capricorns. And let's see why you are in the Knight of Pentacles energy, and this could just be you. You could kind of be taking it slow, working on your projects, maybe about work. Let's see, why is it Knight of Pentacles there? It doesn't have to be about work, right? And Six of Pentacles, this is typically a love reading. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Wow. Let's see here. To me, you look like you are either in a third party, or thinking about one, or about somebody who is in one. Let's see. Maybe he was trying to pull you into one. It's going to depend. Why is that Hermit card there? Why is it there for Capricorn? Yeah, this is like just getting started. Five of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Wow. Knight of Wands. Let's get another card on the Knight of Wands. This doesn't have to be a Virgo. It could be, but you could be soul searching, Capricorn, right? You kind of look like you are. You look like you are kind of going through, you could be like going through an awakening. You could be going through like maybe a subtle awakening here, right? Where you are kind of learning about yourself, which is the best person to learn about, right? It is, right? It is always the best, right? Yeah. And, you could be learning about yourself, right? And maybe learning to forgive yourself, and maybe not take things personal, and also be much more mindful of the things that you do, and to make better choices, right? For me, that is a bit of an awakening here. And the Hermit, you could be going through an awakening. It doesn't have to be a Virgo, but we'll find out. We sure will. Let's get a card on the Knight of Wands for Capricorn. Two of Wands. I feel like you're trying to figure out here if somebody is like leaving somebody out here. You could be maybe doing that yourself, but why is that Seven of Swords in your overall energy? The Lover's card, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you trying to figure out, as I was saying, right? Because it didn't look complete. Two of Pentacles. You're trying to figure out here whether or not somebody is like leaving a situation, or whether or not somebody is in a third party. But the Five of Pentacles is here. You could be trying to figure out if they are leaving somebody, or if you just kind of want to like leave them out in the cold because they may be in one, right? Yeah. So we're going to find out as we crack the case. What's the guy's name down in England? It's from 100 years ago. Robert Downey Jr. was in the movie. Can't think of his name here. He has a sidekick who's kind of an older guy with glasses. And let's see here. They're detectives. Let's see why the Five of Swords is there. They're private investigators, rather. Why is that Five of Swords there for Capricorn? So this is the root here. Yeah, this is third-party energy, and I feel like you're trying to figure out if somebody's playing mind games or manipulating you. Yeah. Maybe manipulating you to be in a third party. Like they're not telling you that they're in union, and they're trying to like draw you in. Eight of Pentacles is what you want. Why does Capricorn want the Eight of Pentacles? Seven of Wands. Two of Swords. I feel like you want to figure the situation out. Yeah, this is in your desired position. You're at a stalemate with the Two of Swords. Yeah, you are trying to figure out if you should resist somebody or like kind of like, walk away from them. But I feel like you can't figure it out because you're not sure, because you don't know if they're already in union. Like you don't want to waste your time here. So you're like, trying to figure that out. Their energy is the High Priestess and the Seven of Pentacles. You could be dealing with somebody who's dealing with a water sign. They could be a water sign. They could be a Virgo maybe too. Let's see why that Seven of Pentacles is there, please. The Aries card is here. Could be an Aries. Gemini showing up. Four of Cups is here. I feel like they're trying to figure out if you're going to reject them. Wow. And this taking to heart card, which talks about don't take things personal, Capricorn. This could be saying that if your person is in union here already, don't even take it personal. Like, don't get hurt over it. Because they're already there, right? And there's nothing you could do about it. I feel like that is what's going to be happening. I'm just kind of seeing how this reading is going. That could be happening here. Let's find out, because we haven't kind of gotten there yet. Let's get a card. Your person, crossing your person is the Fool. It could just be this fire sign Aries. Why is that Fool there? Ace of Cups. Emperor. Yeah, your person could definitely be an Aries, right? With the Emperor and the Fool together. But they're trying to figure out something over here themselves. And I feel like it has to do with taking a leap of faith toward a new beginning. And I feel like it is with you. Why is that? Why do they have the Four of Cups in their overall energy? Page of Wands. The Devil card. So this is probably you. They could be feeling stuck though, Capricorn, right? They could be in fear. I think this is you though, right here. Yeah, showing up right here. I'm going to move these cards way up because I have more cards to put out here. This is much better. Buddha has to move the heck out of the way here. So, over here, yeah, your person's trying to figure out like a new path for themselves, but they could be trying to figure out if you're going to reject them here. They could. And they could be considering a water sign's feelings over here. It's a possibility. Let's get a card on the Emperor. This is crossing them. Why is it there? Page of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is crossing them. They want some type of a new beginning. And over here, they are like analyzing whether or not somebody is, I feel like whether or not you're going to reject them maybe. Yeah, and I feel like they're like living in mystery, right? They're like kind of, you know, yeah, they're in mystery here. They feel like they can't figure it out. And they could be doing this like, of course we're not going to tell you, right? Yeah. They could be like in this, yeah, they're trying to use their intuition here. That's what they're doing. Yes. And they're all in their mind, but it is not, it's not their logical mind. They're all in their intuitive mind. That's the mind that they are in. They could already be in union too. I feel like they are. Yeah. That's what this is about, I believe. And the Nine of Cups, let's see though. Maybe not, but the Nine of Cups is the root. This is the reason why for them. The Death card, making its popping out of the deck. Why is Death there? Three of Swords, another popper or a flyer. Why is that Three of Swords there, please? Ace of Swords, sorry, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So I feel like they really want you here. You are their Nine of Cups, Capricorn. Yes, you are. You are all these gold cups for them, right? Each cup is some type of a, you know, worth a lot of money. I don't know the kind of measurement, not measurements, but you know the weight and all that for gold. But you know they are. We're not talking 14 karat. We're talking about a lot of gold here, right? These cups. And you could be everything to them, basically, right? Yeah. I feel like you are their wish come true over here. And they have to end it with somebody else here. And this can talk about transforming something too. And this is a third party. This is some type of a third party. I'm not, you know, you might not even be with this person right now. It doesn't look like you are. A lot of these readings are like that. Doesn't look like you're really with this person. You could maybe be chatting, talking, or something like that, but I don't really feel like you are with them. I feel like they could be with somebody else. And what they want is the Three of Wands. Why do they want the Three of Wands? This is your person, Capricorn. Yeah, they want to know. They're trying to figure out here. Yes, as I've been saying, Queen of Swords, the Sun card. They want clarity here about whether or not they should like shut the door on this other union to be with you. But they could be like concerned you're going to reject them, right? If they step out onto a new path to have you, right? Yeah, that's what this is. Exactly. Four of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Devil card. They're afraid you're going to reject them, right? When they try to like, you know, walk beside you. Yeah, this is what they are afraid of here. And it could be because maybe they're with a water sign, right? The High Priestess is sitting right next to the Seven of Pentacles, right? She's like sitting there, and here they are analyzing. And they're not really looking at the High Priestess. They're looking down. They're looking down at this bushel. Is that a bushel? No, it's a bush. A bushel is like a big basket of, yeah, it's an actual measurement. I don't know if they use those in the United States anymore. Everything's metric, right? Yeah, I didn't grow up metric, right? You guys all learned metric. All right. Although it still says ounces. Yes, it does. It still says ounces when you look up a recipe. Thank goodness for that one. No, the conversion is pretty easy, but let's see what we have over here. Let's get a card on the Sun card, and this is what they want, Capricorn. All right, there could be a Leo here, maybe. I'm not really seeing that, though, but why is that Sun card there, please? For somebody out there, there's a Leo, right? Of course, this is how these readings roll. Judgment card, these generals, and the Knight of Swords. They just want clarity here. But they could also be, here's the Knight of Swords again. They could be like, you know, trying to discern whether or not you're going to cut them out. Because for me, the Knight of Swords, yes, it is fast action, of course. It can be fast communication. It can be, because we can see the speed, right, that this knight is like, he's moving forward with, rapidly. But the swords are about communication and knights are about action, right? Yeah, but I feel like they could either be, thinking, discerning whether or not you're going to cut them out, because I see that here, resistance, or whether or not they should kind of just rush in. But, in any event here, I feel like it was about a second chance, and I feel like this is maybe somebody you knew before. Six of Cups is not in the reading yet. I bet you it will show its face in the extended, though. But what I'm saying here is that they are still trying to discern a matter if they're going to turn their back, right? Turn their back on their person here. I feel like to be with you, to take this out of the ashes, right? And have a renewal, yes. And bring this back to life, right? This person could be possibly going through an awakening. They could be. The Judgment card is also an awakening. Yeah, it is. It doesn't always have to be, right? But these cards over here kind of paint, these oracle cards, right? The Raven's Wand oracle cards kind of paint like I was saying, like a lightweight, like a subtle awakening for somebody here. It can be kind of nudging them to kind of awaken. And your person over here, they're trying to figure out here if they should turn their back on somebody. Yeah. I feel like they need clarity here. They do. But I feel like you do make them happy too. Where did I see that other? I thought I saw something up here that was showing that. Well, I know that they know that you are their Nine of Cups, right? Yeah. You are their shining star over here. They're big time. They're gran amor. We're going to see over there on Vimeo, guys, where the tell-all lives. Yes, we are. And we're going to find out the underlying energies here. Because there are, and they're not coming out in this reading exactly. They are kind of tiptoeing into the reading, but they are not clear. And then we're going to find out how they really feel. The blocks, what they could be hiding, what they're fearing, and their true intentions. All those extendeds are super affordable, guys. If you guys got a message, please give a thumbs up. And also, if you guys need your own reading, that's always the best way, right? Thank you so much, you guys.